Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Charlotte Cottrell. I apologize for my voice. I am sick and my voice is recovering, so I sometimes occasionally sound like an old lady.
It's been 84 years.
But if you are not new here and you're a regular subscriber, I have an update, which is that I'm on keto. Now, today I'm going to be, thirsty. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I've never really talked about on my channel, mostly because it's entirely new to me, and I think it's fairly new generally. But today I'm going to be talking about infrared sauna blankets. Now, if you have never heard of infrared sauna blankets, like I had never heard of them until very recently, I discovered them from watching a channel called the Keto Twins. Now, if you are on keto or interested in keto, I highly recommend their channel. So, infrared sauna blankets, they have an array of health benefits that they are, purportedly supposed to have. That includes weight loss, muscle tension relief, an increased metabolism, and a stronger immune system. So basically, they're good for health nuts who, like to sweat and stuff. And they're good for people who want to lose weight, supposedly. So I bought one, and I'm here to talk about what happened. I won't hold you in suspense about whether or not I lost weight. I'll go ahead and lead with that. As far as weight loss, so I use the sauna blanket for around 30 to 45 minutes every single day for 7 days straight, and anywhere between 60 degrees Celsius and 67 degrees Celsius. And I'll put that translation in Fahrenheit here. I just use Celsius because that's what my blanket came in, and as far as I know, you can't change it to Fahrenheit. I tried my best to maintain the sleep habits and eating habits and exercise habits that I had had up till then. My diet usually contains 2 to 3 days out of the week where I'm on OMAD or 1 meal a day, and 2 to 3 days out of the week that I'm on TOMAD, which is 2 meals a day, and then there's usually 1 day of the week that I try to do a 24-hour fast. And I did keep, there's no specific schedule, I just try to make sure, at least every other day I'm doing OMAD, and then 1 day out of the week I do a 24-hour fast. Okay, so during the past, using that pattern of keto or lazy keto eating, by the way, no exercise, no exercise, that pattern of eating, in the past that's averaged me about 1 to 2 pounds a week, which is, as most people would say, a fairly healthy weight loss. On the week that I did that pattern, no exercise, plus the infrared sauna blanket, I lost 4.6 pounds. 4.6 pounds, very exciting. You could be thinking, like I was thinking, was that all a fluke? Was it just water weight? I mean, you're sweating a lot. And I did make sure to drink plenty of electrolytes to replace any fluid that I was losing during the sweat sessions. Oh, jeez. So, even though I was supposed to be reviewing the blanket after a week of use, I decided to stop using it for another week and see what happened. And what happened was nothing. I ate the same way, didn't exercise, didn't use the blanket, and didn't lose any weight. Okay, fine. I lost a little bit of weight. But to rule out the first concern, which was water weight, the first thing that happened was I did not gain the weight back, which I took as a good sign that it was true fat loss. What I lost out of the whole week was 0.4 pounds. That's right, 0.4 pounds. And that was on the very last day that I weighed in. The whole week, I didn't lose a single ounce, and then the last day that I weighed in, I lost 0.4. And I'm convinced enough that it definitely does something. Now that we've gotten weight loss out of the way, I kind of want to discuss my actual experience using it, how I felt, and the thoughts I was having.
Impressions. I feel like I'm being hugged by an extremely warm person. I want to sleep in it. It is my favorite thing. It is my cocoon of warmth and happiness, and I love it. At first I wasn't sure if it was on. It took me 15 minutes to decide how to turn it on, which you press start. And Then I couldn't tell if it was heating up, and then I wasn't sure if I should get in it while it's heating up or wait until it's preheated like an oven and then climb in. And I'm wearing socks because it said you had to wear socks. Alright, so I just raised the temperature to 65. I am definitely feeling the increase. Again, it's not exactly unpleasant. I expected it to be unpleasant because I don't like being hot and I don't like sweating. So I just sort of assumed it would be like that. But instead, I just feel so relaxed, like I could fall asleep in this, which you should not do, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's a very bad idea to fall asleep in it, but I want to. But I won't. Oh, I feel it. It is warming. Things are happening. feeling the burn. Anyway, that is my initial first impressions.
So my first experience using it was just trial and error as far as the temperature, and me desperately hoping it wouldn't catch on fire, because on some of the cheaper blankets I had seen reviews that said that their blankets like caught on fire, so I was nervous. And I will admit that by the time I had used it a couple of nights, I was getting pretty sick of it. So I think I'm coming down with something. And I just feel like garbage, and I'm really tired, and it's already late, and the idea of sweating in the sauna makes me want to throw up. So I'm gonna listen to my body and go to sleep. It's not as relaxing as I thought it was gonna be. It's only because of this experiment that it's kind of feeling like a chore. It's something I have to do each night. Especially after I've been in there for a while, I start to get really claustrophobic. Because my arms are pinned down, you know, I'm hot, and right around the 30-minute mark, or like 27-minute mark, I start checking the clock obsessively. And really having to fight the urge to just tear my way out. Sorry, y'all. So that's an update. I don't like it as much as I thought I would for being a warm cocoon, and maybe I have the temperature turned up too high or something. Now, I think the main reason that I was getting sick of it was because I was telling myself that I had to do it for the sake of the experiment. If I had been doing it even every other night, or doing it just because I wanted to relax at the end of the night, I think it would have been a very different feeling. The night right after that clip that you just saw, I actually was having some really intense cramps and stomach pains, and like I was just having just really bad aches and pains, and I was so excited to crawl into that sauna blanket and feel the heat like penetrate my body and melt those aches and pains away. It was amazing, and I was so excited. Yes, honey? Overall, my greatest struggle in using it was A, where to use it, and B, what to wear while in it. I tried using it on the bed, which was extremely comfortable, but it was hard to set up a method of entertainment because we don't have like a TV or anything in our room. And so I had to like either set up a tripod with my phone or have the podcast next to me, and then if an ad comes on, you're all zipped up, and so you can't, like, it's a mess. I tried the floor, which was definitely more uncomfortable, but it was easier to set up my laptop next to me. All in all, if you're going to use one, I would recommend using it in a bed, just in a bed where you could have access to entertainment, I guess. Then it also forces you to put it away to crawl into bed, which is useful because mine definitely sat on my living room floor in the same spot for like 5 or 6 days in a row. As far as what to wear, especially if you're using it every single day, you can run out of stuff to wear pretty quick. I live in Georgia, so I don't really have cold winters. I don't really have, you know, even a cold fall. Like my wardrobe of long sleeve things and leggings is extremely limited, and because it does, you know, like the outside, especially the bottom, gets pretty hot, the instructions tell you to wear full long sleeves and full like pants or leggings, and then or something that goes down to your ankles, and then socks as well. And it does say that socks are essential, and I would agree. So I would recommend putting a towel down to absorb some of the heat. You're still gonna sweat, but the towel will help dissipate some of the heat on your actual back. Now, I don't like to do laundry very often, especially like every single day for like the 2 long sleeve shirts and 2 pairs of leggings that I have. So I did eventually start to get creative. It did say you could use like a cotton sheet, which I tried, and I hated that. It was awful. It stuck to your skin in the worst way. It didn't feel breathable. It was super thin and weird, and I felt like some sort of Greek mummy. It was bizarre. Eventually I just raided Matt's sweatpants, and I realized that at least on the temperature that I was doing it, I could have short sleeves on and it did not burn my arms. So I just started wearing short sleeves, and that increased my wardrobe options tremendously. And like I said, I would recommend the towel. So if you're thinking about getting an infrared sauna blanket or trying one, here are some things to consider. First being the price. The nicer, more expensive ones can run you anywhere from $400 to $600 or higher. And that is an expensive heated blanket. I tell you what, that is an expensive rubber sleeping bag that heats up. The one I bought for $90, I'm glad I did. I have basically no complaints except what the reviews did mention, which is that the little remote that it comes with is extremely spastic. Like, you just have to hit a button and hope and pray that it decides to do something. So you're just like moving it around, trying to find the signal, and like by like the 15th push of the button, it'll get there. So it does work. It's just, you know, you gotta work for it. Y'all, I wish that I could figure out a way to video this, because it is not doing this weird stroke-inducing strobe light thing. It's just solid red like an alarm clock. Whatever. Just pretend that it's not doing this, because randomly through the camera it's showing that. But like, I promise you, like, see if I can like change the lighting to like, see, that is how it is. That's how it's actually doing. Something about the lighting there. That's what it actually looks like in real life. And then suddenly it starts, oh, I fixed it. Okay, good. This is good. Okay. No! Okay, I promise you. Okay, just pretend that it's solid like this, okay? Because this is how it looks to me, like with my, no, it's still strobing a little bit, but I promise you in real life, it's just normal. Okay, so that looks good, right? If you're like facing it. But let's say that you're down here and you're like in the blanket, right? Like you're down here, you're in the blanket and this is beside you. And you're like, yeah, I wish you could. There's no way to really show, like, okay. Okay, now it's like behaving perfectly. All right. Okay, well, look. This thing's making a liar out of me, but it's normally difficult and struggles, okay? Dang it. Oh, see, it went there. You saw me. I pressed it one time. It didn't work. It's not. It struggles. I promise. Okay, whatever. It's just, I promise, it does happen, okay? Also, I don't like that it doesn't come with a way to store it. I think I might eventually try to dedicate a specific bin or box, or maybe like make a drawstring bag like out of my spare fabric to store it in. But it is fairly cumbersome to not come with like some kind of storage bag to sort of put it all together and not lose any parts. But that leads me to the next thing to consider, which is space. Now, we're tight on space at my house. Yeah, we just don't have a lot of extra space really anywhere ever. So awkwardly folding the thing into a diaper box it doesn't quite fit in is definitely not ideal. And so I guess I would say, like, either buy a bag, make a bag, buy one that comes with a bag, and make sure that you have a place that you can dedicate to storing it. You know, maybe a shelf in the closet or some kind of exercise room, or, you know, where people store things. Just make sure you have a place to store it, okay? I've decided I'm gonna end up storing it on our treadmill because, like, that's a health exercise thing, right? Like, they should go together. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So my final thoughts, will I continue to use it? The answer is most definitely. Like, was it a worthy purchase? Yes, I'm totally glad I bought it. I feel like it has paid for itself. Like, I don't think that that's an unreasonable amount, especially for how high they can go, to pay $90 for it. And if it genuinely, like, First of all, my feet get cold, really cold. I have hypothyroidism, so I have a really hard time maintaining my body's like temperature. Alright, after this, the cheese is all gone. All in all, yeah, I definitely will continue to use it. I'm glad that I purchased it. I will be linking the one that I bought down below. It's around $130 right now, but you can watch it for a sale. Like I said, I got it when it was on sale. If I can figure out how to make that an affiliate link, it will be, because, I mean, if you're going to buy it anyway, I mean, why not? Anyway, thank you so much for watching my review / experience of using an infrared sauna blanket. I hope it's useful to you, and if you've made it this far, I really appreciate it.
Mommy, it looks like I'm a glitch, Mommy.
Okay. And please let me know in the comments down below if this kind of thing, like reviewing keto products or keto recipes or anything like that, you know, let me know if that is something you would be interested in seeing more of, because I definitely have some recipes in the works that I'm really excited about trying that are keto. Like I said, this is for life for me, so I definitely am on basically a constant journey to discover how to make this diet more sustainable for me. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good one. Bye, y'all.